Let's face it, your main motivation for learning AI is probably the fear of losing your job or struggling to find one. I've been diving deep into thought leadership across business, economics, and leading AI research. From their insights about future predictions, economic shifts, and AI's impact on jobs, has revealed the most likely paths to success in this AI-driven world. I'm going to boil these down into 4 key building blocks for you to not only survive, but actually thrive in this fast-changing AI landscape. I will start with the most practical strategies leading up to the unique advantage that could level up your career. The last one holds the biggest opportunity that you don't want to miss. Let's dive in. Our first block is a fundamental pillar for anyone currently working or preparing to enter the workforce. Combine AI knowledge with domain expertise. Google's Sundar Pichai sees AI as an enhancement, not a replacement, while OpenAI's Sam Altman describes it as amplifying human capability. Both emphasize the same idea. AI works best when combined with specialized knowledge. If you want to implement these principles into your work, I suggest the following. First, break down your job into tasks, not a title. Identify which parts of your work AI can enhance, automate, or optimize. This task-based analysis helps you see exactly where AI fits into your workflow. Second, develop AI literacy. Understand its general capabilities and limitations so you can better identify opportunities for AI integration with your domain expertise. You don't need to become an AI expert, but knowing what's possible will help you leverage it effectively. And third, focus on contextualizing AI insights. AI excels at processing information, creating significant productivity gains, but it lacks the nuanced understanding that comes with experience. Your domain knowledge provides the critical context and judgment that makes AI outputs truly valuable. I've explored this task-based approach in depth in my earlier video, where I shared my personal challenges and discoveries when I first started diving into AI 2 years ago. Check that out through the link in the description. If you are practicing this, you are already ahead of 90% of people. This is the most strategic way to spend your energy during anyone's transition into working with AI. Your AI knowledge means nothing without a mindset that supports constant iteration and adaptation. Which leads us to the second section, adopt an experimentation mindset. Leaders like Jensen Huang from NVIDIA and Andrew Ng, the leading AI researcher, stress that experimentation is key to staying ahead. I think this principle is pretty self-explanatory, so I won't go into defining it. Instead, let's talk about why adopting this mindset is particularly challenging with AI. First, AI tools are easy to start, hard to master. Everyone has access to these tools now, creating a paradox. As they become more accessible, standing out becomes harder. To stay ahead, you need to constantly experiment with unique ways to combine AI with your specific expertise, finding combinations others haven't discovered yet. But there's an even deeper challenge we're facing. We don't yet fully grasp how AI will reshape our work. Much like how people in the 90s couldn't predict how the internet would change business models, we struggle to envision AI's full potential. Let me share a movie reference that perfectly captures this idea. As a big Alien fan, I was rewatching Alien Resurrection. One scene instantly reminds me of my experience experimenting with AI. The scene is about people are watching a futuristic TV, and what's playing? A commercial urging viewers to call and buy a golden gun. At the time, this was their vision of future television, rooted in what already existed. This is also happening now. It's natural for us to project old systems onto new technology. We are applying yesterday's frameworks to tomorrow's tools, which constrains what we can envision and create. Being aware of these challenges, yet still actively trying out things, is what makes your exploration so valuable. These attempts might seem ordinary or even unsuccessful at first, but together they build a unique constellation of knowledge. Through consistent experimentation, you gain insights that others who stay on the sideline miss completely. This accumulated practical knowledge becomes your competitive advantage. While you explore and test ways to implement AI, let's add skills that prepare you for long-term success. Your ability to continuously adapt, think critically, and solve novel problems will largely determine your relevance in an AI-driven world. That brings us to our third block: develop meta skills for adaptability. Chris Hyams, the CEO of Indeed, puts it bluntly: what is probably most necessary for someone to be employable in the decades to come more than anything else is adaptability, curiosity, and creativity. This urgent need for meta skills is driven by the unprecedented pace of change ahead. As Hyams warns, 30 years of workforce change will be crammed into the next 3 years. We are shifting away from valuing memorized information, which AI can instantly provide, toward to prioritizing dynamic capabilities that help us adapt to constantly evolving demands. What becomes essential instead are uniquely human capabilities that AI cannot replicate. For instance, your ability to handle ambiguity in complex situations. While AI excels at recognizing patterns and generating solutions based on training data, it struggles with understanding complex, context-driven situations. As a result, the ability to navigate uncertainty and adapt to unexpected challenges is becoming increasingly valuable. My advice: actively seek out unpredictable situations. Exposing yourself to uncertainty helps you develop new approaches and solve problems beyond predefined process. These experiences will set you apart because they showcase true problem solving and critical thinking skills, qualities that remain distinctly human even as AI continues to advance. Another combination of meta skills could be your ability to clearly explain why and how you made decisions under certain circumstances, and what you ask AI to help with. You are demonstrating the most valuable human skills: making decisions based on the bigger picture, spotting where AI can help, and clearly explaining ideas that get people to act. This is your way to become a leader in your field. It's not simply putting one to one together, but building new things on top of what you have. You are not just using tools, you are directing them with purpose and vision. I'd love to hear your opinion of your vision for blending uniquely human capabilities with AI tools in your field. Finally, this is where our biggest opportunity lies, because all businesses need to adapt to this. Design for intentional human AI workflows. Thought leaders across business and economics highlight that we want AI and human to work together, complementing each other. As Jensen Huang said, we should treat it as teammates rather than treating AI as a separate tool. Chris Hyams specifically mentions that AI and human judgment together, being able to do something that neither can do alone. But designing intentional human AI workflows is much harder than it seems. It's not just about randomly adding AI to existing process or letting collaboration develop organically. It requires careful planning. Teams need not just a deep understanding of workflow, but also a solid technical knowledge. On top of these fundamentals, there are more challenges. For example, Eric Brynjolfsson, an economist from Stanford, raised a few important concerns. How do we prevent skill erosion? How do we balance automation with human input? With these insights in mind, it's not difficult to predict that designing effective human AI workflows will be the most valuable skill set. Those who can solve these problems will gain significant rewards, and the scale of this opportunity is enormous. There's so much more to discuss about these challenges and opportunities. Don't forget to subscribe for future videos. Okay, we started this journey with a simple question: how can we not just survive, but actually thrive in this fast-evolving AI landscape? The answer lies within the 4 strategies shared today. Combining AI knowledge with your domain expertise, adopting an experimentation mindset, developing meta skills for adaptability, and designing intentional human AI workflows. These strategies aren't just for individual success, but can also guide you to become a leader who shapes the future of your field. The future doesn't belong to AI, it belongs to people who can harness some or even all 4 of these approaches, which is exactly what you are now equipped to do. You are not just adapting to the future, you are helping shape it.